Okay, now is my real presentation. Okay, so just now it's just to make sure that does the Indonesia, Thailand, you guys pick up something? Okay, now I do not have any slides anymore. It will just be my voice and your ear. And I'm going to share with you deeply how I feel about LifeWave and why I have so much of passion and I put so much of effort into LifeWave. I will start with the first two stories. Do you know Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Michael Jackson died of chemical overload. You know that? Michael Jackson has issues sleeping, and the family doctors looking at him say, "Oh my God, Michael, you couldn't sleep. Let me do something for you." And what did the doctor do? The doctor administered anesthesia to help Michael Jackson to sleep. The doctor administered 60 days of anesthesia continuously, and the end of 60 days, the Michael Jackson died because of chemical overload. I showed you the second story. George Washington, the first president of the United States, died of loss of blood. George Washington got a throat infection, it is getting swollen, and despite all the medication, it doesn't seem to work. So the doctor said, "What can I do for George Washington? I must try to help him." And the doctor said, "I heard of a way, it's called blood letting. You mean let go the blood. Because if you have bad blood, you got a sickness. If you can let go the blood, you let go the sickness." So the doctor let go 1 round, doesn't work. Let go 2 rounds, doesn't work. Let go 3 rounds, doesn't work. Let go 4 rounds, total loss of blood of 40%. George Washington died of organ failure because of loss of blood. The reason I tell you this story is because I want to share with you there is a heavenly nature in each of us that we can't see anyone suffer. We want to try our best to reduce suffering from others, but the tools around us are either toxic or too deadly. The doctors are kind, the doctors want to help, but drugs are the only method they have. Anesthesia is the only way they have. If we want to unlock this heavenly nature in us, we need a company that is able to help us to help people freely. When you talk about supplements, 1 pill, 2 pills, 5 pills, oh my God, is it overdosage? You talk about, okay, don't worry, this problem, you go to the hospital, look for the doctors. Will the doctors make a decision of surgery based on financial decision or based on human life decision? Or maybe you got bad circulation, you go for the hot spring, deep down for 24 hours, you'll get cooked. Is there a company able to provide a healthcare solution that you don't need to worry about overdosing? You don't need to worry about the duration of using? You don't need to worry about the side effects? Louder? I want to share with you this because this is going to change the trajectory of humanity. Because it's first in your lifetime there is a company like this that is able to allow us to help people freely. Don't you think so? You might not be a pharmacist, you might not be a doctor, you might be even a cleaner, but you have the ability to help. Isn't it amazing? And this is what I see the value in LifeWave. It's a chance for us to unlock the heavenly nature in every one of us. And now, let us predict the future of human healthcare, shall we? You can remove entire kidney and you will still be fine. You can remove one part of your lung and still be fine. You can remove 70% of your liver and you will still be fine. You can live without gallbladder, without colon, Without appendix, you can even remove 80% of your intestine and you are still working fine. But if 10% of your heart failure, your life stops. So the line of weakness of human health is the heart. Maybe I put it this way. Heart care is the future of healthcare. So let us understand a little bit about our heart. When we talk about heart, we talk about cardiovascular. Am I right? Cardio means heart. Vascular means vessel. They two come together every time. Why? Because the heart provides the primary pumping and the blood vessel provides a secondary pumping because of the elasticity of the blood vessel. This combination moves 6 kg of blood around your body every single second. But the problem comes because of the stress-induced inflammation, because of the environmental pollutants, our blood vessel is getting harder and harder, less and less elastic. So in order to compensate this, our heart is trying himself to pump as hard as possible, and very likely your heart blood pressure goes up. But this very pitiful little piece of flesh, when he's trying all his way to sustain your life, and all you giving him is all kind of medication to suppress him. No, you shouldn't have such a high blood pressure. Let me give you some medication. Do you think that with this kind of resources that we have for our human heart, our heart is going to get better? No. We need a scientist, we need an invention that care enough to listen what our human heart wants. In Chinese, there's a saying, darkness feeds the evil, and the light feeds the divine. Human heart is the first organ developed in the fetus. Do you know that? Right? So human heart is the first gift from divine. This heart needs light. We need a light-based technology to sustain this life. And I hope you found this company that is light-based and is able to give the life force to your heart. Now the heart is one side. We talk about the blood vessels. The best way to restore the elasticity of the blood vessel is GHQ copper. So, have you found a company that is light-based? Have you found a company that can activate the GHQ copper in you? And if you have found one, congratulations. Because a lot of people are waiting and waiting you to tell them. Apart from this, human heart is biofuel generator. You know the aura? You know the biofuel? Human heart is biofuel generator. When you are thinking that you are helping someone, their heart to get better, you are helping them to become a better human beings. Not just in terms of the health, but in terms of the human quality. When the heart getting stronger, when the biofuel getting stronger, you start to become more tender. You start to become more compassionate. You start to be able to give love without fear. You start to be able to receive love without resistance. And we need a technology like this to unlock every heavenly gifted nature in us. Today, you came across this technology. It might not be a coincidence. But I think if we do it right this time, let's don't fail them. Let's don't fail this piece of invention. The stickers that is sitting right behind your neck right now is the door to future. It is going to change the trajectory of humanity so we have no more fear-based society. And if we do it right, we can unlock all heavenly human nature. We can start to help people freely because we don't need to worry about the side effect. We can help people freely without getting our pocket too thin because now we've got a Compliant 2.0. And then indeed, this is creating heaven on earth. For our children, for our grandchildren, I think it's time we get the problem fixed in this generation, guys. Let's make this happen. Thank you so much.